Hey everybody, how's it going today? In today's video, I'm going to be doing an in-depth review of the Vans Old Skool, as well as just sharing a couple of the things that I've learned throughout the years while enjoying these shoes, what I think about them, what I think could be better about them, all that kind of stuff. With that being said, I want to get right into it. In front of me, I have the pair of the Old Skools, which is the cream, navy blue, and red. I'm not sure if those are exactly the colors or not, but I really enjoy these shoes. When these shoes very first came out, these were released on Kith and other foot sites, but ever since then, they have become a general release. With that being said, my honest thoughts of the shoe, which is what you're here for, is I really like it. The Vans Old Skool is probably my favorite pair of shoes that I've ever worn, to be honest. I have a couple of different pairs and variations of them, as you'll see here in a sec. But, I mean, I just can't get over how simple and clean the look is. Like this pair, for example, I can wear with anything red or dark blue for that sense. It goes really good with jeans, really good with khakis, really good with navy pants. I mean, this shoe is just overall good. The most common pair of Old Skools is the black and white one, which I have a variant of it over here with the Revenge Storms. Now, if you've watched me for a little bit, you know that I've reviewed these and talked about them. And this isn't a Vans shoe, it's just the exact same silhouette. So the truth is, like, these things are freaking awesome. My very first pair of Vans Old Skools was in high school, and I beat them to death. Like, absolutely trashed them, like holes all over the soles and stuff. Wore them all over Cozumel, Belize, Honduras on my cruise. I went on so many vacations in them, and I just took them so many places with me. So last year, I had the opportunity to pick these guys up for a good price, and so I did. But getting back into the Old Skool itself, I'm going to go over a couple things. The shoe itself is suede and canvas, with the toe box being suede, as well as the little heel area right here, and canvas is going to be like this the area where the blue and red is, and the line is going to be leather actually. If you've worn any pair of Vans before, you know that canvas is a super common material on them, and that does not change for these shoes. Getting into the shoe itself, it basically has a sole that's integrated into the shoe, meaning it's not removable. If I can get it to focus right here, I'll show you. Basically, it's just the Vans font like they have in a lot of the shoes they make, which is fine, honestly. If you've worn Vans at all, it's literally the exact same sole as most of their shoes. Some of the shoes are different because they have like cushioning technologies in them, but this is just the real generic Vans sole, and it's not bad. I mean, if you're flat-footed, it's really good. I kind of have an arch in my foot, so after long amounts of time, it's uncomfortable, but the shoes look so good, so I'll wear them anyways. If you're looking for a good pair of skate shoes, I haven't skated them really. Like, I've rode around on them, but I haven't really like done tricks in them. I've heard that these things get pretty beat up like pretty fast, and I've done videos on the channel of other shoes which are actually better suited for skating, such as like any pair of Nike SBs really, because these guys are just like such a classic and old silhouette that the technology on them is outdated. But in a style sense, I think these things are still super, super insane. With that being said, complaints I do have about the shoe is through multiple pairs I've worn them, and on this back area right here, it's kind of like it's like a really hard piece of plastic, but it's super flexible, but sometimes it can break, which isn't the best because, I mean, it's part of the shoe breaking. The cloth on the inside wears down pretty well. I mean, it holds up pretty strong, and other than that, there's really not many complaints, but I'm going to try and see if I can get the camera to focus on this back part that I'm talking about, because it's really annoying and it's something to look out for. It's also a matter of how I wear my shoes. I'm really hard on them, as you've seen in videos before. So yeah, I'm just going to show that part real quick. So now that we're looking at the Vans a little closer up, I'm going to try to get some lighting on the inside right here, but you can actually see right in the back of the heel where this thing is, and when I push it forward, you can kind of see the crack, which is really hard to do with the lighting that I'm working with right now, but you kind of get the gist of it. Like I was saying before, the lighting in my room isn't the best, but you can still see the back of the heel where the cracking happened. Now, I'm personally not a big fan of it, but it really doesn't affect the shoe that much. Other than that, where the sole and the canvas meet, sometimes it'll spread apart a little, but it does that on all pairs of Vans, like right here. But that's not that big a deal. Honestly, I can get over that. The shoes are super easy to clean. I just put them in a pillowcase and throw them in the washing machine. And occasionally I'll use a Lysol wipe and like wipe down the sole itself. And yeah, they're super easy to clean. And overall, I would say the shoes are like 8.5, 9 out of 10. The only thing they really lack is comfort, but that makes up for that in durability. And with that being said, that was probably the bulk of the review of the shoe, but I did want to talk about a couple different variants of the shoe. So, I mean, right here, I have the original black and white Vans Old Skool, but I actually bleached this. Right here, if you can tell, like where it typically would be black on the side, I actually bleached it. I made these a while ago, and I really like the way they came out, but I just don't wear them that much anymore. I actually made a video doing the bleaching itself, doing a custom pair of these, and I've been considering doing another one recently. But this is the pair of shoes that really got me started on Vans, and I just really like them. I know this video is kind of being a little drawn out, but I've wanted to talk about a couple of the different kinds of Old Skools that I've had. So that's one of them, as well as the Revenge Storms. I did an overall review about these, but I really do like the shoe, and they're just an amazing silhouette if you're looking for anything simple. I mean, my entire wardrobe can be fixed with these three pair of shoes right here because there's nothing that can't match with them. I mean, black matches with practically everything. I have a white outfit that I want to wear and it has like a blue or red accent on it. I go with these guys. And then these guys are just kind of like my summer shoes, my skate shoes. I just kind of use them whenever. I have a couple of different pair of shoes. If you watched the channel before, you know that I have a couple pair of menswear shoes or skate shoes that I've reviewed. But these guys are honestly like my favorite shoes to go to when I'm not wearing a pair of shoes to make a video on. With that being said, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to throw this out real quick because I've honestly worn this shoe this is probably the single most worn pair of shoe by me in my entire life, and I really haven't made a video dedicated to them. So I just wanted to make a single video talking about them, talking about the pairs that I have. I have a couple more pairs, but I didn't want to fill the table up because that would have been too many. What's your favorite pair of Old Skools, as well as do you own a pair, and if you do, like any cool stories you have in them? Like I said, I have some pretty good memories in my very first pair, so that's kind of why they're sentimental to me. But yeah, so yeah, just let me know what you think down in the comment section below, or just leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I'm really trying to get more uploads out, and I should have a couple coming out, like a couple Supreme videos and stuff coming, but just be sure to watch out for that. And other than that, I really do hope you all have a good day.